Hello, everybody. I'm late. I am very confused and a little annoyed with my cell phone because, well, it's my fault. I can't blame anybody else. It's my own fault. I think Vincent played with the settings on my phone, so I can only play it on portrait mode. I can't turn it landscape. I don't know what I have to do. I tried going on Facebook through my Facebook page, and I was gonna just use my phone tonight. As you can see, you can't even see my face because it's not working. So tomorrow, my job is, or Vincent's job is actually teaching me how to put it back, how I can flip my phone and that it turns landscape. So if anybody knows, just send me a message. Hi guys, hi Martin, hi Sue, hi Guylaine. Oh yeah. So lesson learned, don't let your kid play with your phone. I already knew that, but now I see they're smarter than we think. They just press all the buttons and anyways. So, I apologize for this awkward setting that you see, but at least you get to see the card and I'll try to remain within this screen here and not do too much on the outside. So this was last week's card. This was our simple, and then our stepped up, and then for our avid crafter, I decorated the envelopes. So we just added a few elements, and then that little linen thread. Anyways, that was the card we did last week, and the winner for sharing, thanks Guylaine, the winner for sharing and commenting is Jasmine. Sophie, I will be getting this card to you in the mail, and I might put a little extra love note in there for you. I miss you. So that will be out in the mail tomorrow. For today's card, we are playing with the Paper Pumpkin, June Paper Pumpkin kit. The stamp set actually. Thanks, Micheline. So these are the stamps that we get in there. So there's sunshine, you are loved, sending hello, smile, a little something to brighten your day. And as you can see, it's missing along with the sun here. So as you guessed, these are the two stamps we'll be using today. This is the card we'll be taking inspiration from. I just wanted something bright and colorful, so I used my watercolor pencils, the second assortment. That one has a lot more of the bright colors I find, so I used these colors here. Oh, and wait, I did use the other pack. So actually I used colors from both packs. I had them both, so I said might as well get some use out of it. So we are going to take the colors that I need out. So I know I used Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Balmy Blue, and Coastal Cabana from this set. And then in this one I used the Daffodil Delight and the Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie and Daffodil Delight. Oh, I forgot the lead is broken in this one here. I think I can, yeah, we'll have to sharpen that one. We'll need to sharpen it a lot. Okay, so let me take my sharpener out. Proud of myself, I put it back where it goes. Okay, I should have sharpened this before coming on. Hi, Francine. So I just have a pencil sharpener, nothing fancy. Just, even if I had the electric ones, it'd be even better. So this is the card we'll be making, but a stepped up version. So we're gonna use a colored cardstock for our card base. And we're gonna actually mat our Whisper White piece on some Daffodil Delight. So we're just gonna add more color to the card. That's all we're doing to step it up. So this one was just made on a Whisper White cardstock and Whisper White layer. So I've glued on the Whisper White so it has that border around it, and a strip, 1 inch strip, so 1 inch, well, 4 inch by 1 inch here, to stamp our sentiment and just glued it on top there. So let me take out the pieces we need for our card. So I have a Coastal Cabana that's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Hi Chantal! And Daffodil Delight that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Our Whisper White is 4 by 5 1/4, and then another strip of Whisper White, 1 inch by 4 inches, that will go on top of our Whisper White. So let's go ahead and fold our card base. We'll put that aside and we're going to start away on our colored piece. I'm just going to leave it here. Yes, I think you can see it. And with some, we are going to use the blender pen right here just to add a little more color and depth to, it's already pretty like that, just saying. You can use your coloring pencils. We're going to use StazOn because we are going to use that blender pen. You don't want to use Memento with the blender pen because it will leak. So, no, what's the word? What's the word here? I'm going to put this aside because I don't want to get it dirty. So I'm going to leave it there. You can still see a bit of it. Now, we're just going to ink up our sun and stamp it randomly all over our sheet. So again, we're making our own designer series paper here because, you know, I'm a fan of that. And just keep going on your Whisper White layer here. Filling up as much as you can. And we won't really be able to put anything there, but let's just go ahead and, yeah, that's good. And now wash your stamp before putting it away. Bleed. Thank you, Cynthia. Smudge. Oui, c'est ça. That's the word. Good job, guys. So yeah, if you use Memento with the blender pen or any watercoloring, the black ink will bleed into your color. So now we're going to go ahead and color our suns in. Can you say suns? Because there's only one sun, so I don't think it can be a plural noun. So I'm just coloring the outline, like coloring over the design of the stamp. And then you'll see with the blender pen, once we go to color it in, you can, if you want, just lightly, and when I say lightly, I think you can see it, but I am just barely putting color on the outside edge, well, the inside, but just on the edge of the circle, not more than that. I really want to just give it a subtle look, degrading ombre. So it goes from dark to light in the middle. That's all I'm trying to do here. So again, we're going to go over the lines of the image. There you go. Maybe that's the safest word to say, because I don't know if I can say suns. It's not like I mean more than one boy. I really mean like the sun, sunshine. There. And then just keep going with your colors. We're going to keep Daffodil Delight. Well, let's go with this one first, because since the sun is yellow, I want to have more yellow than not on my card. And I will be layering it on a Daffodil Delight piece. So that'll bring out the colors from this piece here. There. And just applying a soft color to the inside circle. Now how about this one? I feel like my lid is loose again. Please don't break all the way to the end. I'm gonna have to hot glue that gun that in. And again, just coloring in. You just wait when I take out the blender pen. It's so exciting. Now, which one would we go next? This one. So I didn't stick with just yellow and orange for the sun because, like I said, I wanted a very colorful card to brighten someone's day. Then let's leave it at that. We'll go with some more pumpkin pie colors here. So let's pumpkin pie this one here. Tonight's video is very therapeutic, actually. I needed something to just relax a little bit. I've been very busy taking part of the tutorial bundle with Kylie in Australia. So exciting. So what that is every month we'll be coming out with different sweet tutorials. So you get video instructions with the PDF measurements. Oh, don't forget to color in a little. And since I am going back to work, and it's for the next 6 months, this is something that I've signed up for 6 months. And since I'm going back to work in September, I want to make sure all my projects are completed before I go back to work. Since we know ahead of time what we get to work with, I figured, there you go, no excuse why not to take part and be on that team. So that's what I've been doing, trying to create. There's some orange for you. Now let's go with Granny Apple Green. I like this color, so we're going to add more than one. You're just as quiet as me tonight, eh? Just sitting out and enjoying the card as we go. And here, then we'll have a balmy blue and a flirty flamingo. They're the two lightest colors, actually. There. And then we're going to go with the balmy blue. Let's see, for this one, yes, I agree, Chantal. You're all concentrating with me on my coloring. See. So this one I actually want to add a little more of that light coloring because it is so pale, so subtle. It barely shows when I put in when I start using the blender pen. And then for my flirty flamingo, there, just to say that I added some flirty flamingo. Okay, so you want to start off on your scratch paper just to make sure you didn't forget the last time. And then you just go in and color it in. And don't be afraid to go off the line because that's the effect we want to give it. A watercoloring look. Now with the blender pen, you don't want to go on too often because it'll kind of break up the fibers of the paper. So you try to go just go over it once, twice, but not too much. You don't want to color it in like with a marker. Even with a marker, you know how if you spend too much time at the same place with the marker, how it just breaks the paper? Similar here. And I don't want it to bleed the stays on either. There we go. So that's all there is to it. You're just going to keep going with the other colors. Making sure to color off the excess on your scratch paper. You wouldn't want to mix like the blue with the yellow or with the orange, say, because then that would be not necessarily the effect we are looking for here. Hi, Jacqueline. Merci, Marie-Hélène. It's pretty cute, huh? Okay. Now color off again. Maybe you can't see it, and it'll stain your marker. That's totally normal, but it's still like when you color off, it colors clear because the pigment rubs off on the scratch paper here. Oh, that green is so pretty. So tonight I could have come on live as a new Mrs. Clavette, and I would have had another ring on my finger. But nope, not happening this year. We decided to wait another year, make sure everything is settled down, and then we could have the whole family with us and celebrate with us. And apparently, the date we decided next year, July 24th, is actually my grandparents' on my father's side anniversary. So what a nice surprise. I'm actually happy. I miss my grandma. My grandfather I never met. My dad barely met him, but my grandma, she was quite entertaining. With her stories I never understood, but kind of miss those stories. There, that's our pumpkin pie. July 24th, Guylaine, vrai? Cool. Well, there you go. This July 4th, actually, if we would have gotten married this weekend, was my goddaughter's 14th birthday. So there you go, guys. That's done for our background piece. We are going to glue that on our Daffodil Delight layer. Ooh, Jacqueline, comment ça va? And I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. So we just roll and lift. Roll and lift. Roll and lift. Oh man, I'm not lifting correctly, I think. Roll and lift. Lift. Oh man. It's just getting used to it, right? I really don't use it enough. I tend to go to my Tombow glue. I never thought I'd go to the liquid glue. I always like that. Martin, vraiment? That's the same anniversary date as you guys? Ah, Fee! Hi! July 13 is Spencer's first birthday. Well, guess what? Vincent's first birthday is also coming up, July 16. So yeah, we were having a busy July month. Okay, so let's glue that on top here. I'm going to try it again with my Stampin' Seal. So you roll and you, there you go. I need to take it easy and stop giving it that check mark effect. J. I got it. It's all about taking my time. Don't go too fast. Enjoy the process of card making, Mariko. That is the idea behind it, right? You want to have fun with it. So there is your card. Simply beautiful, just as is, right? 51 years ago, Martin. Wow. Well, in 50 years, on our 50th anniversary, I'll be 80 years old. Still happy and crafting, don't you worry. I know, Chantal, it's pretty. Like, it's completely off the paper pumpkin. I don't even have the cards to show you. And then we're gonna stamp off. We're gonna bring in our sentiment, a little something to brighten your day. Now, how can this card not brighten your day? Just full of bright colors. We're gonna ink it up on our, with our StazOn. Oh, I want it to be off center. I don't want it to be centered. I was staying away from Tombow, Jacqueline. I preferred the tape runner kind of glue. So I loved my Stampin', well, I forgot the other name, Snail. And now it's just trying to get used to that one. But again, I have a ton of that Tombow glue. I needed some for a class, so I had to buy a bunch. Now I have to use it all up. There you go, guys. You just glue that on there. We're going to put some dimensionals on there, of course, to give it that oomph. Hi, Marcy. Oh, yay. I'm happy. I hope you didn't rush, like jump the red lights or hurried. Take your time. Enjoy the supper. I did have a hard time getting on, so I was a bit late myself coming on. So I think that must be why you get to catch me, because it's not a long card, but I'm taking my time and just enjoying my my coloring with you. This is therapy. There we go. So pretty. Ta-da. Okay, so this was the first card, just colored in. You could use your wood blocks, wood coloring, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Use any colors you have at home. But then if you want to blend them out, then I'm actually not sure if it would work with just regular crayons. With the blender pen, you want to use the watercolor pencils. And then if you want to go all out and use actual watercoloring, ready? Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh no, right here. You can do it on some watercolor paper, and then it gives it that, it fills it up a little bit more because the water disperses the color more on the paper and it's absorbed better too. So there. And then with that watercolor paper, it is smaller because it comes on a 5x7 sheet. So I cut it in fourths. And then I got to make 4 cards out of it. But they're not done. I haven't fussy cut the sentiment out yet. So I've got also these 4 cards just waiting for their sentiment to be done. But there you go. So your one card 3 ways, and then here's the other one I made this afternoon. Pretty similar, just maybe the colors are different at different spots, or but there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Merci Jacqueline. You can blend, stamp, and write markers. Oh yeah, with the markers, true. So if you have the markers, you could actually color, just do the same thing as I did with the watercolor pencils, and then use your blender pen to fill out the... Thanks, Jacqueline. That's very nice of you. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm going to go and finish my 3 other cards and get back to work as with my all-star tutorial with that pair, as well as what are... I don't think regular pencils were... I wouldn't think either, Jacqueline, but you can always give it a try. Okay, so have a great week, and we'll see you... Thanks, Sue. We'll see you all next week, guys. Thanks for sharing. Bye.